ABT, we're coming up with the third fight. It's Anthony Christodulu versus Tara Blakely Whitehead. There's another big fight coming up, Paulie. They might be a little bit easier to decipher. Actually not. They both have black trunks. One's going to be trimmed in red. But that was quite an exhibition, quite a fight we saw there previously, Paulie, as Bert the Bostonian Burgos decked Vinny Lucas, and that was all over for Lucas.
Yeah, that was a great fight, a very exciting fight, and right now we see sitting right beside us is Johnny Gagliardi, the promoter of this fight, and I can't help but have to say a word to Johnny. This is Johnny Gag, the promoter of this fight, and there's guys like Johnny that's trying very hard to promote fights, to get these fighters opportunities to fight and to be able to reach title fights and be able to begin to be able to make some money. And without guys like Johnny promoting fights and trying and doing the best he can to give these kids an opportunity, fighting won't go anywhere. So we need more guys like Johnny, and we need to help Johnny and hope that the crowds pack the houses so that fighters can get the opportunity to fight more and gives Johnny the opportunity to promote more fights. Can we say hello to you, Johnny, just for a minute?
Welcome, Johnny Gagliardi. Welcome to ABT. He's the promoter tonight, Mr. Gagliardi, and a great turnout for tonight's fights.
Yes, it is. Pretty nice. I want you to take a good look at this fighter that's in the left-hand corner. This is Anthony Christodulu. He lost a split decision in the Olympic finals to Oscar De La Hoya, which was nationally televised, and everybody thought that he won. He's got great potential. He's just turned a professional, 22 years old. He's from Syracuse, New York, and I think you're going to like what you see. And I'm sorry I butted in. I didn't know I was on camera.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Johnny
Christodulu.
Christodulu. Thank you very much, Mr. Gagliardi. Here we are.
Massachusetts, wearing black trunks, weighing in 132 pounds, Tara Whitehead. His opponent in the red corner hails from Syracuse, the home of Carmen Basilio. He weighs in at 134.5 pounds, wearing black trunks, Anthony Christodulu.
Anthony Christodulu versus Tara Blakely Whitehead. Paulie, here's another good battle. 134 pounds is Christodulu. So that was some pretty good commentary from the promoter of the fight. He looks like Christodulu got robbed earlier.
Yes, he's a great fighter, as Johnny says, and if anybody knows fighters, Johnny Gag does. Johnny Gag's been around the fight going quite some time, and a lover of boxing and loving giving kids that opportunity. And if anybody knows anything about boxing, Johnny Gag does.
And we're underway. Nick Pravetti is the referee. Christodulu is in the solid black trunks as Whitehead is in the black trunks trimmed in red. And these fighters are moving quickly around the ring, Paulie, and some of the punches aren't landing. But there's a left hand to the body landed by Christodulu. It looks like it might have affected Whitehead. There's Whitehead throwing punches back now. So quick action here, and Whitehead's dropping his head here, Paulie, and a left hand sends him to the mat, and Nick Pravetti sends Christodulu to the neutral corner and gives him the standing 8 count. It's a pretty hot and heavy action here in the first round.
Yeah, Christodulu is a little too much for Whitehead. Whitehead's taking some serious punches from Christodulu, and you're going to see a knockout in the very first round here. There it is. We're going to have to start. There it is. The fight is stopped. Christodulu was a tough opponent and got a lot of ability and a lot of conditioning and everything to go with it. He's a great fighter. You can see that by his movements up there, his combinations, and the power of his punches. And
the left hand landed there, rocked Whitehead. Whitehead looks like he's out on his feet, and he's just covering up, Paulie. Christodulu trying to separate himself to try to land those big punches. Some of those body shots, though, really took their toll on Whitehead. He's trying to just cover up and stay away from Christodulu.
Yes, Christodulu's got this fight. Whitehead is all done. As you can see, he's buckling over. He's felt the fishiness of the left hook and body punches. I think he's had it right now.
That'll do it. That's the end of the fight, Paulie. Nick Pravetti calls a technical knockout, and the win goes to Anthony Christodulu in the first round at the 135-pound weight class over Tierra Blakely Whitehead. Blakely Whitehead didn't have a chance in that one.
No chance at all. It was a sort of a mismatch. Christodulu is a great fighter, and he's got a great amount of ability and composure and everything else that you need to be a great fighter. Whitehead was no match and no opponent for him, but that's boxing, and this is where you find out you separate the men from the boys. Let's put it that way.
There's the decision
of the first round. The winner by a TKO, Anthony Christodulu.
So Christodulu wins by technical knockout here in the third fight of the Celebrity Pro Boxing Tournament here on ABT.